Well, it's a Thursday morning here on AM Show. My name is Benedict Owusu. It's time to talk sports, and today, obviously, we'll do the AITEO CAF Awards. We're building up to the event later tonight at the Accra International Conference Center here in Ghana, and arguably it's going to be the biggest football gathering of the new year. We're going to have old players on the continent as well as the new players converge here in Accra for that big event tonight. The likes of Samuel Eto'o, Didier Drogba are all in town, and the three players vying for the topmost award as the African Footballer of the Year, we understand, will touch down this morning in the early hours of today, and will hold a press conference at 3:45 before the main event will happen later tonight at the conference center. But CAF President Ahmad and his team, that's the first Vice President of CAF, Kwesi Nyantakyi, and the other executives have been in town preparing for this great event here in Ghana. Well, yesterday they met the President of the Republic, Nana Akufo-Addo, and CAF President was excited that the Nana Akufo-Addo administration allowed himself and the CAF members to hold this great event here in Ghana.
So we want to congratulate you. I know it's not going to be an easy task for you. The continent is mad about football. I think that if there's one continent in the world where football is a passion, it is the African continent. And within that continent, there's no place with more greater passion for football than Ghana. So it's for us, the work you're doing is important. And we're grateful and that you have chosen to recognize our country's involvement in African football by hosting the ceremony here in Ghana. It's an honor for us. It is extremely important that the development of African football continues to be a high priority for all the various nations of Africa. There's a lot of talent in our continent. Several who have that capacity and potential here on the continent. So the development of the sport on the continent is something that we should all pay a lot of attention to, so that we can unearth all of that talent, grow it, and strengthen the football on the continent. And that is the task that you have. And I'm happy that there are Ghanaians by your side helping you to be able to discharge these important functions. So you're very welcome. I definitely will be at the awards tomorrow. Yes, it's a unique opportunity for us here in Ghana, and you're honoring our country, and I think that honor requires the presence of the president. So I'll definitely be there. It's a whole gala night, is it? I have to be in a suit and everything. Is that right?
So that was President of the Republic of Ghana, Nana Akufo-Addo, welcoming the CAF President Ahmad and his executives to his office yesterday, and also granting them permission to go ahead with the awards night, which will be held today at the Accra International Conference Center. Well, yesterday, from the presidency, CAF President met the media at the International Conference Center to explain how the awards is going to go this year. Well, prior to the awards, night, or prior to this stage, they had already mentioned that they were going to scrap the African-based player on the continent as well as a referee of the year, but there wasn't any explanation. Well, yesterday when he met the media, he explained why their decision to scrap the African-based player of the year and the referee of the year categories.
We want to promote the African football. There is not a two level of football in Africa. Best is best, not best with bad and best for the best. That's the reason. The best player in Africa, based in Africa, is the young player, the youth player. That's the best one. If you want to go up, don't stay down. Don't sit down. That's our philosophy now. Only that.
So that was CAF President Ahmad speaking there. But going into the awards night later today, what do some Ghanaian journalists anticipate as to who will win. Is it going to be Mohamed Salah, Sadio Mane, or Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang? He has some views.
I think it's Salah. I don't even think it's a competition. I think Salah has been the outstanding player. A lot of goals at club level, significant impact at national team level, a great example for the sport, great humanitarian. I think on every front, he will be the winner. Mane's case, a bit disrupted by the injury he had. But even at Liverpool, Salah has been a more impactful player than Mane. At national team level, Salah had a more bigger impact in Egypt qualifying for the World Cup than Mane. And I think on every front, he will win the African Player of the Year.
Pretty obvious now. I mean, we're looking at the form of the player for both club and country. And if you look at the three players who've been shortlisted for the award, let's try to, analyze their performances individually. I mean, if you're following the exploits of Mo Salah, I mean, he scored virtually 80% of the Egyptian goals that saw them qualify for the World Cup for the first time in 28 years. You look at his form for club as well. I mean, last season he scored about 15 goals for Roma. This season alone, in just about 100 days, he scored 23 plus goals already. Now that's a player in form, and we're looking at performance for both club and country. It's very difficult to deny such, a player of the topmost award.
I think for the first time it's a bit straightforward. I think Mohamed Salah has been tremendous in the year under review, and I think it goes without saying that he's going to win it. I think the strange thing will be if he doesn't win it, but I think it is his award to lose. I mean, Sane comes in a close second, but I think Salah is, heads and shoulders above everyone this year.
I think all three players deserve the award for what they've done in the last season, outgoing year. I think outgoing year. In my opinion, the man who deserves the award should be Mohamed Salah. He's done well, an amazing season, unbeatable. He's a forward. He's doing everything he has to do as a player. And I think Aubameyang and Sadio Mane will fly down to Accra and be thinking, you know what, they probably deserve it. I think that's what they will think, and that's what they will say.
So more on the awards later in our subsequent sports bulletins. But away from the awards, let's do some boxing. And we're building up to that big bout that will happen here in Accra on Saturday at the Bukum Boxing Arena. It's going to be Isaac Dugbe up against Mexican Cesar Juarez in the WBO world title bout. And ahead of that bout, Ghana Boxing Authority, they've donated to Team Dugbe.
Well, we are here to witness his final training moments and to motivate and support him for this crucial fight. And as a show of our support, we are making this token presentation to motivate him ahead of this fight. We expect nothing short of total victory for Isaac. He's come a long way. We believe in his prowess. We have a lot of confidence in him. As I said, 2018 is a year of destiny for Ghana Boxing. We have a lot of world title fights coming up. But coincidentally, Isaac Royal Storm Dugbe is leading that charge for us. He's our man to lead the year of destiny. And we know that Cesar Juarez will not be an impediment. We are looking forward to joining Isaac to fight Jesse Magdaleno or whoever will come forward for the world title eventually, I believe before June this year.
It's happening Saturday at the Bukum Boxing Arena. Ghanaian boxer Isaac Dugbe up against Mexican Cesar Juarez. Well, so from boxing, we do basketball. So today, varieties on the show from football. That's the CAF Awards. Now we did boxing, and now we are moving to basketball. And ahead of the 2018 Sprite Ball Championship, which will begin today at the Elwak Sports Stadium, a clinic was held for participating senior high schools at the Dr. Hila Liman Hall of the University of Ghana. That was yesterday. We can now hear from the captain of the defending champions of Pukuwari School and CEO of Right Multimedia, Yao Sechi.
Yeah, it's expected, but I do not look for the MVP. I rather have the trophy than the MVP. What's an MVP without the trophy? I rather defend the trophy from my school, what do you call it, the Kumasi region, than to have an MVP. That wouldn't go anywhere. That wouldn't be in the history. I'll just be another MVP. But I want it back to back. I take every school as a school. I don't take any team as a team, because on a given day, any team can have his day. Any player can have his day. So I don't look at any school. I take it game after game. So we are looking game after game before we get to the finals. We do not fear any school. We are confident that we are here to win.
But when it comes to high school, when it comes to universities, they don't play for cash. They play for pride and honor for the school. However, last year you were there. We gave 10,000 Ghana cedis to the winning schools. Why? Because we are going heavy on infrastructure. So the 10,000 Ghana cedis was a seed money to help them construct basketball courts, to improve their basketball courts. It wouldn't be different from this year. We can only encourage the schools, the old students, to come again and support. Last year we saw a number of them come, brought in a lot of goodies for them, gave them cash, gave them a lot of things, and we are encouraging the old students to come and do same. They need that support. They need to come and support them. And on Twitter, on Facebook last year, we were the second most talked about event on social media. And so we are hoping that we are going to maintain that spot, if not number one. So look forward to that.